Franny K. Stein, Mad Scientist, Book 9, Recipe for Disaster, Chapter 14, Kiss the Cook, Goodbye. The fire inside the Muffin Man blazed, and his eyes glowed with menacing orange flames. "It's over, Muffin Man," Franny said, and she gestured toward the kids, who were shoveling the muffins into the trash. "They realize now what you're making them sacrifice. Your muffins are history." The Muffin Man laughed a hollow, metallic laugh. "Ha ha ha! You think this is the end?" he roared. "This muffin recipe is perfect. I'm going to share this with the whole world. Even if these kids have stopped eating them for now, they'll start again, and then I'll make everybody everywhere happy." Franny looked at Igor. "You remember any of your gymnastics?" she asked him, and she hoisted him onto her shoulders. With a jump and a twist, Igor flipped through the air and shoved the humming visualizer helmet down on the head of the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man stood in a state of shock as the visualizer helmet showed him a vision of his future. It was a sad, bleak future where people shuffled around aimlessly. They ate nothing but his muffins, and they did it without joy. It was a horrible, unhappy world that he had created, and the Muffin Man couldn't bear to look at it. "You sow what you reap, big sis, so eat these muffins." "Stop, Freddy, stop, it's not my fault." He slowly removed the helmet. "But I promised never to do anything destructive," he said sorrowfully. He dropped the helmet to the ground. "I promised to make the best thing I possibly could." The Muffin Man slouched, and the fire inside him shrank to just a few glowing embers. "My muffins don't really make people happy, do they?" he asked Franny. "At first they think they're happy," she said, "but that doesn't last long. People are usually happiest when they're creating things, or learning things, or trying to make the world or themselves better." The Muffin Man nodded. "No more muffin making," he said, and he dropped his little chef's hat and shuffled away, clinking and clanking up the stairs. "He's gone," Ona said. "You beat him, Franny." The kids cheered. "It wasn't me," Franny said. "I knew I could never beat him. You all wanted those muffins so badly, it was clear that I could never make you stop." She lifted the visualizer helmet. "But I wondered if maybe you could make yourself stop once you took a look at your futures. I think that's what stopped him too. He was programmed to try to make the best thing he possibly could, and to never be destructive. Once he understood what he had done, he made himself stop. I think that sometimes we're our own biggest heroes," Franny said as she and Igor walked up the stairs and headed home. When they got back to the lab, Franny put her stuff away. "I wonder where the Muffin Man went," Franny said. Igor shrugged and hugged Franny hard. He felt bad about growling at her, and she knew it. "It's okay," she said. Chapter 15. He is just kiln it. Franny walked happily to school the next morning. She was looking forward to a perfectly normal day with her friends. but she didn't see any of them anywhere. Not in the halls, not in the classrooms. "Oh no!" she shouted. "Did they get back to those muffins?" She ran downstairs to the basement. All of the muffins were gone, and everything had been cleaned up. "Where is everybody?" she said to herself, and started wandering the halls. Soon she heard laughter coming from the art room. The kids were crowded around the Muffin Man and clapping. "Get away from him!" Franny shouted. "He's dangerous." She pulled the octagoner from her backpack. She had brought it just in case something like this happened. You never know when you might have to turn somebody into an octopus. She started pushing her way through the crowd. "He's not dangerous," Mona said. "He's a kiln now, so we can bake things out of clay." "I reinvented myself," the Muffin Man said. "I heard somebody say I could be reinvented, so I thought for a long time, and I realized I could make more people happy by doing this." "Now we can make all sorts of things," Vincent said. "He fires them inside his belly." "Look, I made something already," the Muffin Man said. He blew hard on it to cool it off and handed it to Franny. It was a little ceramic plate with a picture of a muffin on it and the words, "Thanks, Franny." "It's a muffin plate," he said. Franny looked at it uncomfortably. "Not for my muffins," he laughed. "I don't do that anymore. It's for one of those nasty, ugly ones that Mona makes." Franny laughed and threw her arm around Mona. "Now that I think about it, Mona, I really like your muffins the best of all." The end. Ho 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 ho.